Hello, it's Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 14 by 14 inch canvas, and I'm going to do something highly unusual. I'm going to do a flip cup, and I'm going to put in the bottom some of my gold with Aussie Floetrol in it. And I think it's precious, iridescent precious P.E.o. And then I'm going to put some Amsterdam black layered right on top of it. And I'm expecting quite a bit of paint to go in this cup, maybe more than I need, so maybe I should think about that now. And this is Amsterdam white, still with Aussie Floetrol. Oops, I had something else in there. Alright, now I'm a color art affiliate, so I'm thinking whatever I want to see first. And I like this Primary Element Rapsody Rose. And I'm thinking about using some Chantilly lace in between or around, or whatever you want to call it. Because it has nice sparkle. And I want to use, I have some Deco Americana 24 karat gold made up for a long time that I have not been using, because I've been using the vast majority are color art, Prizm pours, and primary elements. So I want to give myself a healthy dose of this because I can. The same name as my first book next to my second book on the Amazon link. My second book is called Unlimited Possibilities. Now I may at some point in time forcibly push some color down into this cup, but not yet. Maybe a little maroon. Maybe I lied. No, I'll just wait on that. I want to put a lighter color. I want a color that's going to stand out next to. I think I'm going to go ahead with the Crabapple, which is from the new Harvest Moon selection. Primary element. And I'm not sure what order anything should be in. This is a ginger flower, if it'll open. Yes, it will. I love ginger flower. It's one of my favorite pinks of all. That and Carnival and Cupid's Crush. I'd like to sort of control my instincts to use all the colors, but I'm not sure that I'm capable. This is Miami Magenta. This is, I believe, a primary element that I have to open all the way in order to get some out. That's not the one I can force in. So I didn't pull it out, but I want to. There's the Wild Orchid. This is a Prizm pour. Let's use some of that Chantilly lace in between. I have no idea how this is going to be. I'm not even sure I have ever done a flip cup. I've done funnel pours. Canning funnel is my favorite funnel pour. This is the Wild Orchid. That was the Chantilly lace. Force a little bit of that in there. I kind of want to put some black in, but that's a little dangerous. I'm going to do it anyway. And along with the black, I'm going to put some of this. This is a color I mixed myself. This is Cerulean with a little bit of Orange Crush. And I'm thinking I'm getting really close to the point where I should stop myself soon. I want to put some Cerulean blue in. I have to think about how I want to flip this cup too. I might want to do something special. I want some of this Agave blue. That's a Prizm pour, I believe. Right next to the other one. Oh, that one squeezed in really well. That disturbs everything a little bit. If I didn't put any marooned in, I'm going to put it in now. may not even ever show up. Well, it might now that it exploded into it. I should have taken the whole tab off the top. Okay, I can forgo pretty much everything except for the Mermaid scales, which is another primary element. And I'm going to try and restrain myself now. It's not easy. Someday I'm just going to do 3 colors like normal people are supposed to do to learn how to do this. Okay, now the question for me is, do I want a puddle of anything? And I really don't. Don't ask me why not. I want this mostly in the middle. And I think I have it mostly in the middle. I kind of wanted it to go like that, so that the points of the square can come out on those areas. We'll see what happens. We'll give it another second. We got quite the section going on there. I might want to actually grab a spatula, a little Princeton Art Tool number 5, Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Getting some pretty colors and some great cells. I'm going to save what's in here in case I need it. And I'm going to hit this really fast. Just like I used to. Now, this particular method does require that you fill in your corners afterwards. If I didn't say, I'm trying for a star shape. And I'm going to move my paint from the center toward all 4 sides if possible. Looks like I'm going to lose that, at least for now. Move it back to center every time. Got good flow. I don't know if I can, I suppose if I don't like what I have, which I probably will because I love the way the primary elements in Prizm pores dry. I don't have any cells per se. But I do have gorgeousness happening. It's not the fastest process that I could do, and part of me really wants to swipe through. Now it's time for me to pull out my edge catcher. Straighten it out. I have something large in there, which I should grab my tweezers for. They're in evidence. And that was fairly large. So I'm going to let the paint go right to the edge. I still see that thing in there. Rock it a little bit and send it right back. Squeeze it actually at that point. It's been so long since I did this. Paint to the center. Let's do it again. And I could certainly take one of my little acetate tools if I want to. There's 2. was dubious as to whether this would even work, but I didn't get the cells I was after, so I may be swiping. Now, the reason I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth is so that I can make sure that I have enough paint to drip down for all 4 sides. I just want to put my tweezers in there and see if they're actually objects or if they're all just bubbles. That was an object. But there are some bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to let all that come back to center. Just trying to sort of change the pattern a little bit so I like it more. And then I'm going to do my last side. And then I'm going to contemplate whether I do nothing or if I do something. I don't really mind how the gold turned out. I kind of like it. I could also spin too. The Australian Floetrol might still have an effect. I can see that there are some cells forming. Okay, now it's time to decide if I'm done. And if I can grab some of the weird stuff that I see in there, which might have come from the gold easily enough. So that's not bad. I've got just enough colors if I want to fill in something anywhere. Or add something anywhere. Usually I would put tendrils in, and a lot of times I definitely add paint in the corners and push it into place with a small flat front spatula, which I'm not sure I'm going to have time to do for you. Depends on how much time I got left. I got plenty of time to play with this. I am going to continue to take the paint out of my flip cup and add it here, there, or anywhere. Now if I'd put a layer of paint down, I might have had a chance to scoop and drag, but I don't really think so because it would have moved too fast. I could certainly go in there and draw some spirals if I wanted to. I like the fact that there's some dark paint in the cup, so I can sort of outline my edges if I want to. And my paint is just about 100% gone. Okay, like 93, but who's counting? Now when I used to do this, I didn't have little acetate tools. I'm going to put my cup in the bucket. Dry my hands off. Hit it again really quick with a torch. It is really pretty. I still see a few lumps in there. I still want to use the acetate tool. So I'm going to grab one of these and maybe start on one side I'll start with the white, move on to the black, and maybe some gold, and definitely some Pebeo iridescent blue-green. Excuse me, blue-violet. There's the white. There's the black. There's the blue-violet. I forgot the gold. Just do a little bit of gold. I misread my timer. I've got 3 minutes. I can't say that I'm super pleased. Makes me want to just grab the pink. Let's see what happens. I'm sorry I'm quiet. I'm like really wishing I could finish this. And I have no idea what would happen if I tried to spin out, but I'm really tempted. And I do believe it's just going to keep making cells. But believe me when I tell you, I'll fill in the corners. Alright, so I don't mind the white, and I'm going to take a chance. Kind of feel like I should have used a palette knife. Alright, I'm going to spin gently because I don't have my barrier in place. And because I want to see what happens. And I'll pull my barrier up. Kind of want some more gold over here. There's some cool things about it, but I believe I'm going to run out of time. I want to fill in with a paintbrush if I get some really cool tendrils on the star, which I seem to be. Now I see spin off, and that's a really good thing. I should have put paint on the corners first, or at least primed the canvas first. That would have cured that problem. So I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Check on some of my 28 lists of 100 videos. Know I love you. Know I post. Oh, that's really cool. Let's line it up like that. Yeah, I'm not afraid to fill in between tomorrow. Probably with some, Chantilly lace or something. Let me grab my straw. Tell you guys I love you. Hope I post at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The straw will expose a few things that are really cool.